Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sunshine. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you, you, and especially to you in the bushes. It is Saturday, November the 12th, and giving thanks for a new day and trusting all are safe and well, extending a virtual rose and love from a distance. And I just have a little brief message. And then those that want to chat or say anything can do so. I have some time this morning because I didn't get much sleep, but I know someone who did. Anyway, I want to start with a scripture. And no, I'm not getting preachy, but I'm trying to get people who don't quite understand certain things as it comes to life. And Carl Belton, I'll bring you up in one quick moment. But Carl and I had a brief conversation either last night or early this morning. But some people, not all, really need to understand about life. Good morning, Hubert. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, Facebook. But the scripture is Jeremiah 29 and 11. And this is why I say it's more about spiritual when it comes to me and energy. And this scripture is relevant because it's my birthday in reverse. And the scripture says, I just had it. All right, Jeremiah 29 and 11. And this is from the New International Version. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. That right there is so very important to me in a personal way, but it should be a lesson to those that know some of my story and journey. And again, if you believe in the word, and keep in mind, my mom always taught me never to question God. Well, I refer to who I believe in as the Creator. Others may think different, and again, I don't judge anyone, but this particular word speaks right to me. And again, I don't question the Creator. I do question, though, those who deliver or relay the word, because you must remember they are human, and some of them have passed in records as long as a football field. So just keep that in mind. Know what's in your heart, and prayerfully people know right from wrong and understand redemption. So with that, good morning, Carl Belton. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good morning, Doaz. Good morning, chat. Good morning, good people.
Good morning. I don't think anyone is up just yet, or they're probably doing other things, but I
Right.
wanted to put this up as well because they can catch the replay And we already know, well, at least I know on this end, that this streams other places, but on YouTube, I can have people literally watching and not saying anything.
Right.
And it's okay, but I just wanted to put this up. 17 days, God willing.
That's a nice
50,
pick.
54. That was me turning 53. So 17 days. And again, a little brief history.
Yes.
Well, you already know, months ago, and maybe now, I don't know, but it was really bad months ago where there were so many disparaging things said and
Right.
labels placed upon me, even wishes of death. And I had to, and I did, fight back the way that I needed to, but in my quiet time, where I actually had to meditate and pray, I had to let that go. Because
Right.
even though, I'm a very strong person, I have to be to have endured as much as I have. And most of you don't know what I have. You only know what I've shared. But you have to be, hey there, good morning, Tampa. You have to be extremely strong and grounded in your faith to be able to endure. Not only that, to have discernment and know about people. I have a huge heart. Sagittarians, we have huge hearts. We may not show it all the time, but sometimes that gets us in trouble. So I had to, and this is just me, I had to let those things go. As I said, when you go through certain things, you are supposed to protect yourself. And if that means to create a paper trail in the event something happens, then it's on record. But
Right.
you can't live your life worrying all the time because, as I said, you can have issues or things that happen where you don't even have to leave your home. You can be taking a shower and, God forbid, suffer a stroke, or you could fall down the steps.
Yes. Slip and fall.
Anything inside
Yeah.
your own home. So
Right.
you have to be cognizant, especially, and take threats serious, but at the same time, you cannot allow that to consume you, because when you do that, you lose time. And we all should know by now, time is something
Can't
you
get back.
can't get back. You can have millions of dollars, but if you are not well in your head and in your body, what enjoyment are you personally going to get from it? Now, if you are altruistic and you want to bless and you're a philanthropist and want to help other people, then you may find joy in that way. But if you are the type of person who is just greedy and the only thing you think about is that dollar or riches, and let me make myself clear, earthly riches, that's to me a poor way of thinking. And in my experience, and I've had quite a bit, usually those are the most unhappy people.
Yeah. Miserable. No, you want to make everybody around them miserable.
Absolutely.
No,
Absolutely.
bad
So,
energy, bad vibe, everything just bad.
and it can, as I said, transfer into you.
Yes.
I don't want that.
I don't want
Now,
no parts of it.
have I ever participated in that? Absolutely, but I had to learn.
Yeah.
And when you don't learn on your own, depending upon what your beliefs are, certain things can happen where you are made to learn.
Right.
So that being said, the stuff that has been done and said, and I've said this before on my lives, I've I've let it go. I've let it go. Hey there, Nathaniel. I'm trying to add him. There you go.
Hello.
Good morning to you, young man.
Hey, how you
Hi,
doing, buddy?
How are you?
how are you?
I'm good.
Oh, happy Saturday to you.
Thank you.
And congratulations on your upcoming graduation.
Yeah, for next year.
Yes, 2023. So just make sure you keep your mind focused on that and try to stay away from negativity. I mean, sometimes just from experience, you don't have to look for it, it'll come to you. You just need to know how to, like I said, discern from it and do your best to protect yourself.
As always, my friend. Everything
Oh,
depends on it. Everything.
absolutely. You have a nice accent.
Yeah. A lot of people lost me when I was a kid.
Oh,
I was
well,
I was 8 years
like
old.
him.
I was 8 years old.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah. So I'm really thank you guys so much for coming every live stream for between you guys so much. You guys are the best. You guys know the deal for everything, guys. Okay. So I really love you, ma'am, because you deserve this every year. Okay? Miss your mother, miss your father, miss your auntie, miss your family, everything. And your people too, buddy.
Yes, absolutely.
What can I say, my friend?
Just
Love you,
give
okay?
thanks, be happy, and continue blessings.
Alright. I'll see you then on 2023 for me, okay? But thank you for being nice to me before, but a lot of people did.
Absolutely. That's what it's about.
Well, have fun, guys. Take care. Be safe. Don't be afraid. Just be confident, okay? But
Yeah, right on, young man. Right on.
Absolutely, young man.
Yeah, congratulations to you.
see,
Take
like
care, sir. And I'll see you again.
you too. I will see
All
you
right.
again, buddy, or
Yep.
Bessie.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye. Have a good day, Nathaniel. Now, see, wasn't that sweet? But as I was saying, Carl, so that mess with South Carolina, I let that go. I am not even, and I can't even
Oh
believe
yeah.
I'm saying this, I'm not even angry anymore because people, certain people, they're dealing with things, and that's the only thing I can say. A lot
Yeah.
of people deal with things and they handle it a certain way. So again, um, I don't have hatred for anybody. I'll fight
Right.
you back. I'll definitely do that.
Yes.
You have to, but um, expending too much time, energy, and then money that you worked hard for, and the
Uh-huh.
way the world is going,
Right.
especially when you know, and this isn't a shot at anybody, but um, I'm just not a foolish person. When you know that the chances of you recouping is 0 to none,
Hmm.
what's the purpose? Because you actually drive yourself in the ground and
Yes.
harboring that. Then you end up getting sick. When you stress out too much, I've seen people with a clean bill of health get so stressed out that they age within months. Now,
Mhm.
I'm not a spring chicken, but for 53, dealing with what I'm dealing with, I'm not too bad. At least not right now.
Right.
Now the grades are coming, but I started to grade early. My mother grade only around her temples, and she lived to 81. She had long, red hair, very
Uh,
fair skin. Um, it's a Charles County thing. Uh, I call my family mixed nuts.
gotcha.
Seriously, especially my cousin. She's another special individual. But no, so if anybody, and I'm sure somebody on that end will hear that, and I know he hears just about everything.
Right.
I'm done with it. You know, I wish you the best. I wish you another year because I've heard some men, but I've heard more women talk about elderly or old. And again, if you don't have time to look at the news or read the papers or perhaps hear it from other people, there are so many that don't see 20, 30, 40, or 50. So 50 is number one, a huge accomplishment and
Right.
blessing,
Yeah.
especially when you don't need. And some do. And this is why I say it's a blessing, the aid of any type of device or apparatus or an individual. And there are people much younger than I, for whatever reasons, like, for example, athletes who've suffered serious injuries, they have to rely on home health care or their families. And depending on the level of severity, they even may have to go into some type of assisted facilities. And that's the same with some veterans. I know this because some of the cases we had, I mean, it was horrible. So embrace each day and be mindful of what you say to and about people because life
True.
is funny. It has a way of coming back around. And as I've said before, it may not touch you at all,
Uh-huh.
but your lineage, something or someone you truly love. And that is how karma really works. So I don't wish anything on anyone. I've said what I've needed to say. If I have to again, and I'm praying that I don't, I will, but for the most part, no. And the words in that scripture has come to pass. I've had amazing interviews, and I don't care about some things that others care about. I'm patient, and I've said that before. And then sponsorships. You know, there are people that are much larger than myself. They can't say that,
Right.
you know. And again, that's not a shot. It's just reevaluating self and understanding. And as I said, the spirit of unforgiveness, to me, you can't say blessings or bless up and then hold on to anger. That's like an oxymoron.
Right.
It's impossible.
Can't do.
And you block your own blessings. You block people that are sent your way, networking wise, that can connect you with people you would least expect. And that you've already seen that's happened for me.
Yeah.
I mean, this year has been, like I said, you cannot appreciate light until you go through the darkness. And I am not here to say that, oh, this darkness is over with. No, because with age comes wisdom and experience. Once you get through one storm, another will come. But you should have learned something. You should have a takeaway from that first one to help you navigate when the next one comes. That's life. That's the cycle of life. You go through something, you get past it, and you move on. And you take that and you learn, and hopefully, and this is what I do. It's like a visual footprint slash biography, I guess, that I'm leaving behind. And I'm not saying that in a morbid way, but we all have expiration dates. But if you my story and everything that I've been through, the people that were supposed to be, what they used to say in the olden days, Carl, what is it? My man, 100 grand, or my
It
ace
is.
boom, or whatever,
Ace
whatever
boom
those sayings
boom. My man, 100
used to
grand.
be.
Yeah,
I
all
really
that.
can't remember now, but
My man,
something
apple
close to
strap.
that. Those are the main ones that give you their backside kiss when you
Yeah.
fall into hard times. And I hope this computer isn't acting up again. Blackbird just got off and trying to find somewhere to eat. You better take your hind parts home and fix yourself something. But if you do try to get something to eat, try to avoid fast food. That's killing us people slowly. Some may be faster. But yeah, those are the main ones, Carl. So sometimes you have to shorten your circle to avoid being knocked off your square.
That's 100.
At
Hello,
least,
Blackbird.
hey there, Blackbird.
Blackbird.
Blackbird missed an epic. Carl, I went back and looked at that video. Do
Uh
you know it? I'm trying to re-upload it.
huh.
I had no idea it was distorted like that. When we were talking, and I said I had to get up really quick because I heard something at the window, and it had slowed down, but the rain started coming again, and then the leaves and a few little branches and hit it. And I'm like, oh my God. And then our router is close to the door, so everything went offline, and I was trying to get back on, and the people that were in the chat was like, they couldn't see the people, or it was moving. And I remember I asked Doug, did it look okay? And he said it did at first, but I think when everything shut down and I tried to get back on, that's when that happened, because the video I actually downloaded is fine. It doesn't have that distortion. So that is what I'm trying to upload and have been trying to upload, and it's still at 41% because it is funny, especially your part.
Oh, I mean, hey,
Now, crying, laughing. Know the word. Good morning. You still didn't send me your cash app, and I want to congratulate Carl Belton, Thug Life Manning, The Word, Hurricane Kilos TV, and Keith Jackson. Even though he said he doesn't do Cash App, for being the random couple of Joe on Joe winners. And for you all that don't know, when I do trivia nights, or sometimes just randomly, I'll do a nominal, it's not a lot, but just a nominal cash app to people to show appreciation. They can get themselves a cup of coffee, tea, or whatever they want to do with it. Or well, you can't really do much with that. With gas, you can get yourself a gallon of gas. That's about it. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's my way of saying things. Good morning, Queen, aka Miss Sunkiss. Hey, no, you were not tripping, Lord. My computer was. But Carl, you have got to get to your part. I was rolling, and you almost made me start coughing again. I had to put my mic on mute. I, I'm serious. I couldn't believe it, and I said, "You know what? You are lucky. You are lucky. I wasn't in one of my petty Betty Boo's."
Right, right.
But no, I allowed you to stay up there with me, and you kept me company throughout the remainder. I said I'm gonna do a drop on that, but that was too funny.
Yeah, yeah, I want to hear the drop. I mean, hey, the last thing I heard was hair. I was like, man, that's all. That's. And I woke up. What time I woke up? It was around like 5, 6 o'clock. I immediately sent you you comment.
I was
I felt it.
no, I was afraid at first because hold on the word. I'm getting ready to put it in now. I was getting ready to say, "Oh my God, what is that? Is there something in this house?" Because as long as I've been here, I haven't seen creature or critter. And
I was getting it in.
I was like, "Wait a minute, what is that?" And I said, "No, it can't be." And
Yeah, me. I don't feel ashamed about it.
no, you shouldn't. They say that's the best kind of sleep, especially when it's raining. And I
Uh-huh.
was like, dang,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can get that. I would have to get at least a couple in so I can get rid of this luggage underneath of my eyes. But that
Yeah.
was too funny.
Yeah, like we say, love, live, laugh,
You
eat
have to.
right. I mean, we all know it's gonna be stress out there. That's part of life. But we're not gonna don't let the stress overwhelm you.
Look at the word,
You know,
Carl. Oh my God.
hey, hey, how you doing? How you doing with the word? The word? What's going on, brother? Happy Saturday.
Uh-oh. I think he fell off. That was too funny, the word Blackbird. It's okay. Blackbird just said, I fell asleep last night. Blackbird, um, just to let you know, you're not alone. What did Michael Jackson say? You are not alone. Somebody else was there with you. Trust me. And once I can get this to come back up,
Oh yeah, I got
you know,
kicked out. Kicked my own stuff out.
look at Blackbird. He said he fell asleep last night. And I said, Blackbird, you weren't alone. You weren't alone on that. But yes, that was too funny. Hopefully I can get it uploaded because that was to me a good stream as far as the topic that I was speaking about.
Oh yeah, it was a great topic. Like, talk about sports and life. The education stuff. The stuff on the harmoniums and all that.
Yes,
I got that part. I'm already. I ain't gonna lie. I'm already nice and toasty off
I was too, to be honest, but I said if I
the
don't
cold
get,
hot.
I said that if I did not get that in last night, I know I'm not going to um, today. I mean, I may put up a couple of things later,
Yeah.
but tomorrow is service, and then you know what day that is.
Oh,
NFL
oh yeah, NFL
all
Sunday.
day. That's one of the things I truly look forward to. But
Yes.
the topic was a friend of mine, and the title is "My Mother is in Love with the Man Who Took My Innocence." It's really the M word, but I didn't use that. I just
Right.
said took my innocence, and I was speaking on how mothers can continue relationships with men who do this to their daughters. And it was just a mess. And she, just a brief recap, I think at the age of, she had one boyfriend, but I think the memories and the trauma caused that not to really go anywhere. So she's been in a series of same gender relations, and there's anger there that's been covered up for so long. And because it was kept quiet for so long, nothing truly was done. The therapy that I believe and the women in the family believe was never given. And it's really, really sad because this man got away with something I feel is deplorable.
Mm.
And the sad part is the mother had another daughter who was my friend's half sister. So she would do mean things to her because the half sister looked just like, the man that she looked as being her father. So again, I believe a lot of this goes on, but people don't talk about it. And they wonder why some people behave the way that they do, or why they engage in certain relationships. Now, I'm not going to say that is the reason why, but it could possibly have been
a big part of it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it was ugly because I remember we went over there to pick up the half sister, and she was younger at the time and didn't really know too much, but this man was sneaking out the back door. And I was like, is your mother still messing with this man?
Wow.
And there was never ever really a response, but you could see and tell there was some type of hurt and feelings there. But at least for me, we don't look at our parents as being human. We look at them, this is my opinion, in certain ways, like I could never imagine my mother doing a nasty. I mean, she was a woman and attractive in her day, but you don't look at your parents like that.
Right.
That's silly. You don't look at your parents like that. You look at them as
like ew.
You just look at them like
you just look at them.
a certain
a
certain way that they don't do this or they don't do that. And
right.
Once you get a little bit older, and if you come from a large family, an extended family, and you end up going to a 10 or 20-year reunion, and when people start to jibber jabber, and talk,
Right.
you
Yeah.
hear rumors, and you start to give people in your family the side eye. And I'm like,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
it's funny. I had a conversation like that with a friend of mine I grew up with, and we were talking about um, my mom and his mother and father, and they both passed away now. But his father was notorious of messing around. He used to mess around with this young girl. You remember? Um, you probably don't. You're younger than I am. But there used to be a grocery store called A&P. Then they turned it into Super Fresh, and then it went out of business. But he was a manager, and they would get together in the little, what do you call it, stock room or whatever.
Hmm.
And I could never understand that because um, I'll just call her Blondie. But I couldn't understand that because Miss Blondie was gorgeous. And I'm
Hmm.
like, I'm serious. She um, wore her hair. She didn't like long hair, but you're in DC, but I know you heard about um, how could I put it? The I don't want to say inbreeding, but okay, you heard about Proctors, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and Thompsons and Queens and that whole group, if you will, at one point in time, I don't think it holds true to today, but all of them, and I put pictures of my mom and aunt up, and they look like snowflakes. But you hear them speak, you know that that's not the case. But anyway, all of them, same complexion, a lot of them bluish, green eyes, and the same texture of hair because they wanted to keep everything in the bloodline.
Hmm.
And actually, the best friend, her mom was the funny one, meaning she didn't like any of her sons, all who were very fair complexion men, to date darker skinned women. And she treated one really, really bad. And every one of them, I kid you not, grew up and married someone darker than them.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, it's just, again, it families and the way some things were done back in the day weren't talked about. But as I said, my neighbor and I, we were laughing because I used to say after my dad passed, my mom, we would put it this way: we never saw her with anybody. She never had any men over the house, but I remember my neighbors. And this is funny because the lady, she was kind of frisky, but my mom and her husband used to argue all the time, and I was young at the time. So my neighbor and I were talking. I was like, they were doing something. He said he remembered Miss Blondie and his father talking about that they were wondering. And I'm like, because I could never understand why in the world would they be arguing over silly stuff like parking
Right.
on on the grass. I mean, why was that such a big thing to be arguing about? Um, they had a garden, and sometimes the younger kids would leave a lot of trash out. And you know, when you live in the country, trash can draw certain things. So they will argue about that. And I'm like, now that I'm older and see and know better, sometimes when you argue about little petty things like that, it's because you you've had something going on. It may not have been real serious, but people don't just argue over, to me, silly things like that unless, and that's what me and my neighbor was laughing about. And like I said, Miss Blondie was beautiful, so I couldn't understand why her husband was like that. And he ended up in his 40s, before he retired, having a stroke. And it got so bad that they could no longer take care of him. He had to go to an assisted living facility.
Nursing home.
And he ended up passing away, I think maybe Mr. Milton was maybe 70, I think. But he spent a good 20 years
In a nursing
in a
home.
wheelchair.
Ah.
Well, no, he was home at first, but he started to deteriorate. I think he developed dementia. Yeah, so again, you have to be extremely careful about how you move and treat people, because you don't know how that comes. And again, none of the kids, and honestly, this is just my opinion, one of them, all of them had homes and married.
Right.
One of them could have taken that man in. There's plenty of money to have people come in and provide the care that's needed. But you already know, not all, but there's some kids that grow up, unfortunately, don't want to be bothered. And it could be because of some of the things they remember growing up as kids. And some people don't think about that. And they hold it in. So it could be like revenge, or, well, that's what you get for doing that to mama. You don't know what's in someone's mind.
That's true.
The word said, I found out a friend uncle is his daddy. It messed him up when it found. Yes.
Oh, that stuff mess you up mentally, emotionally. Yeah, man.
And it makes you wonder who you can trust.
Yeah.
And it's funny because there was this guy, Roland, I will never forget. He went to the military. The word, I haven't received your Cash App yet. If you want, you can put it in a private chat if you're able. But in high school, I thought he was the cutest thing. And I remember telling Mom about it. And she was like, you can't think about dating that young man. And I said, well, actually, I'm not, but I just said he was cute. And I couldn't understand why she was so quick to jump up and say that. And I said, do you know their family or something? She was like, they're distant relatives. And I was like, well, dang.
That saves a lot.
But the thing is, Carl, do you know how many people actually have dated and gone beyond with distant relatives because they didn't know?
Right.
So people think when you talk about these things, this was a panel some time ago. People were talking about that, but it is so true. It happened, and I believe in some places, it still happens.
Right. I figured it don't got to be distant relatives or family members. Somebody having sex with somebody they see every day, a family member. So it's,
And see, there are some cultures or some beliefs that find absolutely nothing wrong with it. And again, I can't judge anybody. I
right.
just can't, but I know what I believe in. And to me, for me, I don't understand it. I'll just put it that way. I don't understand if you know, if you are aware, how. Because I would think just the way I came up and just the way I am, how that could be even something that will cross my mind. Again, as I said, if you know,
Mhm.
but we also know people, that song, people make the world go round. You know, my mom always used to say, you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. That's the same personally and professionally. You don't know the type of conversations that go on in the private sector, corporate America, and government. You don't know. You only know what's being told to you. And if you don't have a mind that knows to think critically and learn how to analyze and just look at things, then you're really doing yourself and others a disservice.
Mhm.
Hold on, let me put it back in the chat, the word. But yeah, Carl. So it's strange things that go on that we don't even know about. Okay, hopefully the word you get this. And it's found, trust me. And if that doesn't work, just put it in the private chat. But this is it right here. It's all one word. Make sure that you put in one S, not two. But yeah, Carl, um, you just have to be careful. That's all.
Yeah, gotta be careful. You gotta be mindful. You know, all that good stuff. All
mm,
that. Gotta be careful.
yeah, because unfortunately, it's usually, like I said, people that you know or you have an acquaintance with. Now, I'm not too keen on meeting too many new people. And trust me, I'm going to vet you as much as I can legally. But again, they say sometimes you never truly know people. You know, your own family can
Yes.
be nasty. Not know that for a fact.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Same thing with, hate to say it, but people in the church. They go there Sunday, but throughout the week, they're
Right.
acting a fool.
Yeah, they acting a monk out.
But I mean, it's bad because sometimes you have the very person that's at the pulpit that's just as bad. You know, people go there to number one. Okay, he fell off. But as I was saying, people go there to fellowship, sometimes pray, sometimes just put their troubles on the altar. Hey there, Carl.
Yeah, screen y'all keep knocking me out.
Yeah,
So,
it's that's probably what happened to that daggone stream yesterday. But even in church, like I said, the pastors or preachers or deacons, they're human. And when I tell you, some of them have done some things, man,
I'm
how
about
do
to
you
get
feel
out.
about that?
Yeah, I'm about to get out here and get some business taken care of. Drop down, kind of some business. So chatty chat. Y'all have a great old day. Enjoy the
You too,
Saturday.
you too, Carl.
Yeah,
Blackbird said
what do you say?
Blackbird had to get him a smoothie.
Get a good old smoothie. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't even make mine yet. I'm gonna be
Man,
leaving
I
it out.
love smoothies.
Do you?
Oh yeah, I know.
I didn't know that. You're gonna have to put up one of your creations one of these days. But no, I love them. I'm gonna make
Hmm.
one before I leave up out of here. I'm gonna be going um knocking on doors today. I've
Okay.
got to go to
Uh-oh.
Austin Hill and then Silver Spring.
Okay.
That's as far as work, paperwork, and then I may put up a couple of videos. But from looking outside, it looks absolutely gorgeous.
Oh yeah, it's nice outside.
I don't know how to
It's nice.
put it in the private chat. Hold on for a second. Do you know, Carl? There should be a way. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna put in something and tell me if you see it. The word. But yeah, Carl. You've got to see your part. I'll find a timestamp and I'll put it up because I don't know if it's the router again or if it's because it was a long stream. If it's taking an extremely long time,
Uh-huh.
but you you gotta hear it. It is too funny. And then I was like, when I was putting up the pictures asking the questions, like the one for everybody hates Chris, I think it was Keith said Webster.
The West.
How did you get Webster out of that? Because you have to remember, I'm on my laptop and it was clear. Everything was clear. But then when I looked at the actual stream on my phone, I said, oh my God, this is truly distorted.
Huh.
And that's why I think the word said that it looked like it was moving. And then you told me earlier that it was choppy. And I think that's when everything started to screw up because I don't want that to stay. That's why I'm trying to re-upload that. But if you scroll to your part, you are going to roll. And I'm going to warn you, Doug is going to get you tomorrow if
I
y'all
know. I know. Hey, I'm all with. I'm game. I'm game.
no, but there have been times I felt like that, or it's been in my voice where I've been like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through this. But again, we only have 24 hours in a day.
Right.
You're putting in 9, 10, sometimes 12 or more hours.
Uh-huh.
Then you got to think about commute time for those
Right.
that have to commute.
There you go.
Then your household.
Uh-huh.
Then the little teeny block of time you have for yourself.
Yeah.
That's
And then,
it.
and guess what? I do all that stuff, and your body gonna let you know. You gonna shut down. Bang. No.
Mm-hmm.
And then
That's
I was last night. I was already laying in my bed. I'm already
oh,
a comfortable state right there. Let you know what's the last word I heard was hair. We doing it on
oh.
harmony.
You should have just said that then. It would have been fine.
Oh no, I was just chilling. I was just chilling, man. Once my eyes got heavy, that, that's all I remember. That was
I
it.
was like, too funny. That was epic.
Oh,
But no, you're right. Laughter is truly medicine.
hell yeah. Need that.
And then it's wisdom keys too that you learn from others. You learn
Hmm.
it actually from other and their behaviors. And
Yes.
again, I am not sitting here saying I'm this perfect being because I'm not. My mother had a mouth like a sailor, and if you get me extremely angry, and you heard me, I'll go there. It's not as bad. I've learned to control it for the most part, but no. And just because you forgive someone, that doesn't mean that you're supposed to um, allow um, anyone to make you feel violated. It's your right to fight back. Now, some people may think certain things are an extreme. It depends on what the situation is and who the person is. And remember, it's not always that one individual, it could be crash dummies that don't know any better. So, as I said, you just don't know. So, you got to be extremely careful, but still live your life and enjoy it. Because, Carl, we are almost, if you think about it, um, in 2023 already. This year is gone. I think we lost Carl. But yeah, I received it, the word. Thank you. But yes, this mm, speaking of the devil, that was my cousin. So put a purple heart or a doe in if you receive it, or when you receive it, the word, and we'll be good to go. I'm not sure what happened with the addresses because it's a long word. Awesome. Sometimes people will put in an extra S. Hey, Carl, I thought you had to go. I didn't want to keep you.
Yeah, I mean, keep kicking me out, but I'm gonna go ahead. I gotta go. I gotta handle business. And like,
Absolutely, I do too. I just wanted to, since I'm up and I wasn't able to get some good old sleep with the rain, like some
right,
people, I said, let me get on here and just talk for a bit. What's
right,
on my mind? But yeah,
yeah,
but you're right. And you handle things. I mean, you laugh, you joke.
got to
You're right. There's too much going on, and
pretty
people
much.
aren't looking at that, unfortunately. But I want to thank you for hanging in there. It's been almost coming up on a year now.
Yeah,
Yep. And like I said, it's been a learning experience, but I don't have any regrets of anything. Uh oh. I don't have any regrets of anything.
Right.
Yep, your nemesis just popped up. He'll be leaving soon, Thug Life, as I will be.
Hey, Thuggy Thuggy, yeah, man. I gotta have to get some business taken care of today.
It's a beautiful day to get things done, and that is what I plan on doing too. So I
Uh-huh.
can prepare for tomorrow. Tomorrow, to me, like I said, the way it is, see, I knew it. It's going to be excellent. But I'm looking. I honestly, Cowboys, that's my team. But Monday night, that's what I really am looking forward to.
Okay.
Hope you're doing well, Thug Life. Well, you enjoy, Carl. And like I said, I'll probably put up some things later, but you won't see me again until sometime tomorrow when I come up and start talking my what.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
So
putting up, I put up my picks, so hopefully others will have put theirs in so we can go back and review them. And then I can tease some people like Mr. Thug Life down there, him and his ain't.
yeah. Yeah.
But you have a good day, Carl. And again, thank you so much. And I guess I'll be seeing and or hearing from you at some point.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Much love to the chat. Everybody have a blessed day. Be safe,
Yes,
you know, and try to keep away from the riffraff.
that's that's the operative word. Try. Like I
Yeah.
said, oh Lord. Here we go. You enjoy, Carl.
All right. Take care now.
You too. Bye. Mr. Thug Life, did you ever get Cash App yet? I tried to find one for you last night, or actually this morning, excuse me, but I couldn't find one. And I have taken care of everybody else. So if you have Cash App, let me know, and I'll drop my email address again. Please, if you don't mind. It's not hate for Thug Life. It's just people trying to explain to you the reality of what your season has been, and unfortunately for you and the rest of your fans, what your season is. That's not hate. That's facts. Oh, that's sweet of you. But the fundraiser, is over. And the goal was met. Now, if you feel a little bit funny about that, you don't have it. You have Zelle. And I don't have Zelle. Do you have somebody that you trust that don't send you pictures of cowboys to your phone, that they can receive it and give it to you? Because I don't really like holding on to these things. But no, everybody donated. The walk was the 1st of October, which I made, and I walked, and my goal was met. Actually, it was exceeded by either between $20 and $50. So, yes, thank you, though, for that. And thanks to everybody who donated to my fundraiser. And thank you to everybody that has kept me in prayer. Because if it was not for Creator, my having to change my lifestyle 100%, and the power of prayer, none of that would have been possible. And you probably missed this earlier, Doug. What? 17 days. 17 days. Team Sagittarius. And I believe you said yours is December the 3rd. So that was me at 53. So 17 days. 54. I can't believe it myself. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was saying to Carl earlier, there's so many people, some men, but more so women, that always like to talk about old women this, old women that. And I'm like, you better hope you reach 50. And I'm speaking about as a whole. That is a blessing. Because as I said, you don't have to walk outside your home for one catastrophic event to happen that'll change your life, and you will not live your life the same ever again. So if you want to continue to say 50 is old, 51, 52, 53, and God willing 17 days, 54 is old, I'll take it. I'll take each second I'm afforded, because it's a blessing. And if you really, truly think about it, there are thousands of people who did not wait. They're not on social media. They're not eating breakfast with their families. They're not out working. They're not making plans for the holidays, if that's something that they celebrate. So if you look at it with that perspective, you might be a little bit careful in making it seem like that's a bad thing. And I think I wear the 50s quite well. Now, the luggage under my eyes may say something different, but everything, as I said, I've endured, I'm okay. Oh, thank you. As a matter of fact, hold on for a second. Let me try to help you out, if I can. I don't know, I'm not, I used to be kind of techie, but I'm not anymore. I think it's better with the app, but I don't like downloading too many apps because it messes up things. But I'm trying to learn. I've got something that I am planning, and I hope by my birthday it'll be set up properly. And I'm trying to do it on my own because that's just how I am. I really don't like to ask for a lot of help because when you've gone through it before and people have been kind of cruel, you learn how to develop a thicker skin and you learn how to do things on your own. Now, some things you will need to elicit help. And I don't have a problem when I truly, truly am in need, but I try to do certain things on my own. Certain things that I can either research or have the strength to do on my own. Because the one thing I loathe is, do you remember when I did? I can't stand that. Because honestly, before I got like really sick, I helped a lot of people. And I loved it. I'm a giver. Sagittarius, we give. Sometimes we give to a fault. And I learned the hard way right here on YouTube that certain people didn't appreciate it. Again, I'm not angry. It just shows you. And sometimes they may not even know how it comes off or how it seems. But no, I don't like how there are people that are truly selfish or not. They don't appreciate. And it's just, and really, it's an old saying, but it's a true saying. It's the thought that truly matters. There are a lot of people on here that make a beautiful, beautiful bag. They don't give anything back. Not one penny. What people send to help this channel grow, I give back. Maybe in small ways, but I do give back to show my appreciation. And again, it's a thought. And sometimes, if you really think about it, a small gesture can change the outlook of a person who may wake up having a bad day. Ooh, get that out of here. Before somebody tries to steal it. Hold on, thug. Yeah, I was donating to somebody and come to find out it was a fake person. And Cash App said they were going to investigate it. I would have been able to find out better than they could just by the, well, I'm not going to say, but I would have been able to find out. But no. And just let me know when you receive it. There we go. But yeah, absolutely the word. I mean, I like a lot of, I'm diverse. I like a lot of different content creators. Some of them are actually funny, but when it starts with the name calling and things like that, then I'll dip out. Then I may come back, but if it's still on that, then because I know how that feels. Trust me, it's not a good feeling. So I would be a hypocrite if I did that. And I can understand why certain people do some of the things that they do. Don't get me wrong, but it's just something I can't do because of what I've been through personally with that. So, mm-mm. Oh, okay, good. Yep. You gotta protect family. There's a lot of people will sit there and say we're family, and they have that knife right in their hand. And there are other people who, I hate to say it, but it's the truth, who will pretend to be things that they truly aren't. Papa Duck said it the best. Show me your friends, and I can tell you about who you are. Well, that's the thing. You don't really know. You don't really know in the beginning. Even with the discernment I have, you don't know. And still, that doesn't mean you cut people off. You just deal with them in a certain way. Now, if it comes to your livelihood, then that's something different. But you just react in a certain way. And if that means to support from a distance, then that's what you do. But the backwards and forth, and I guess this is because age maybe, or just life and seeing some really bad things that happen. It's not worth it to spend so much time focused on other people. I don't understand it. But if you don't have maybe ambitions or things that you have a passion for, then it's not a problem for you. You can sit and gossip and disparage. And as I said earlier, there are people in the church that do that. I mean, this is true stuff. So don't think by one shred of your imagination that I'm this Bible toting person. No. There's just certain scriptures I believe in, and certain behaviors I don't believe in, and I can't be around it. Does that mean, again, that I have any ill will with those people? No, it's just something I choose not to be in close proximity, because the transference of energy is real. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it in so many people. And as I've said, I have come too far now, just in my journey, my personal journey, to have it destroyed by engaging in that. So again, I understand the entertainment factor, and again, no judgment. It's just something I can't participate in. Like I said, I like several different people. Some may be popular to some, Others may not be able to stand them. Again, listen to what you want to listen to. If it gets too much, show your support and go. And that's the route I've chosen to go. There are people that have actually helped me and given advice. So I'm always going to support. But that doesn't mean I support disparaging remarks. So I need to make that clear. And again, in time, that too shall pass. The word says, what comes out of you dwells inside of you, and what's inside comes out, positive or negative. Absolutely the word. And a perfect example is if you just do, if you're able, a history check. See the transformation of people over a period of time, or if their messages and what they talk about matches what you see posted. That right there is a perfect top-down analysis. Now, as I've said, I've come out of the bag several times. I've had my reasons, and they were all valid. But as I said earlier, you may have missed, I've let that go. I did what I needed to do, forgave, and I'm not even angry anymore. I'm not even angry anymore. What needed to be done was done. All of the ugly messages. Hey there, D. Jarrell, how are you? Ugly messages that used to come through. Don't get them anymore. A couple of them may slip, but for the most part, nope. So that's how you deal with it. I think D. Jarrell was speaking about that too, about how people can change and try to do background history on you based upon what they see on social media when they don't know what you do in your real life. They don't know the pain, the struggle, or the accomplishments that you have, because everything isn't meant to be on display. Sometimes when we display a little bit too much, as we've seen in the entertainment industry, that could end up being a negative. Now, there is nothing wrong with being excited and proud about the fruits of your labor, but it's a certain way. And the way we're living today in the state of the world, it's just not a safe thing to do if you look at it as far as safety. Well, I'm glad you made it back home safely, Blackbird. D. Jarrell, how are you doing as far as the weather out there? We had horrible rain last night. But it's actually sunny now. I don't know if there's any floods out there. I'll find out in a little bit. But yeah, people are just, oh, it's cool out? Okay. Let me see what the temperatures are. It was kind of humid yesterday, and they were calling for tornadoes. Again, talking about climate change, where at one point they said there's no such thing. Well, I guess we can safely see there is something definitely different now. But yes, I was saying earlier, D. Darrell, that you have to, when people threaten your livelihood, or first of all, you should always take threats serious, but at the same time, do what you need to do and then continue to live your life. Because as I mentioned, and you already know this, being a therapist, that time is something we don't get back. It doesn't matter how much money you make or acquire or save. You can't get time back. And peace is important to me. Let me see what the word says. I literally analyze words, tone, and sentence structure. Okay. I usually can tell a person's intention, which in turn tells me what's in their heart. My mom always told me I had a gift. That is a gift of discernment. For some of us, myself included, I'm going to keep that up there because that's very important. Sometimes we want to believe the best in people, even though what we've already been shown, the red flags. But because of how some of us are with big hearts and wanting to trust, we ignore it. And it always ends up biting us in the end. So, yes, I've learned now. Okay, well, you're saying this, but you're showing that. Yeah, I think it is actually humid. Like I said, I'll find out shortly. But that's true on the word. So again, when you are typing and you're behind a screen and keyboards, you can be anybody or anything. But it depends on your spirit and where you are with your spirituality. You still, at some point of the day, have to look in the mirror. And I know when I do, I always ask myself, could I have said or done something different that may have a different effect on a person or persons? Because sometimes we may say things that may hurt someone's feelings, and you don't mean for it to come out that way, or it may not have been meant to be received that way, but you don't know how that other person is feeling. So I often have to do that because sometimes I can be a little bit, I'm not going to say harsh, but sometimes a little assertive. But that's only because a lot of people mistake my being quiet and not quote unquote going in as much as some do as being weak, which I am not. I just think it's a waste of life to engage in that. I'm at the point in my life, which is, like I said, a milestone for me personally, where it's about legacy living, leaving something for others to glean. Absolutely. Someone said, and I forgot what public figure said it, that social media can be a gift, but it can be a curse as well. Oh, absolutely, Blackbird. I'm just in these last few months starting to speak and engage more. You know, I was going through something on social media where I had to modify things, if you will. But no, absolutely, you stand up for yourself. And you just said something really important. I'm quiet. It's the quiet ones that'll knock the you know what out of you. So don't sleep on the quiet folk. And the word says, yeah, it's different online. I'm really careful with my words. I only try to speak words that are positive or I'll be quiet. I'm not human, not perfect, but I will still try to grow every day. And we all do. Absolutely. Sagittarius. That's coming up. We're still in Scorpio season. That's right, Blackbird. That's why I've been able to do some of the things that I have done because people don't expect it. And it's not being facetious, but it's the energy that you give off. It's the energy that you give off. So again, if you have interpersonal skills, and try to learn that you don't know what the other person may be going through, then your approach may be a little bit different, which may garner better results. And that's what I keep in mind when I'm out knocking on doors. Because honestly, and I've had people actually say to me, that's so easy. Yeah, no, it's really not. Because you don't know who's behind that door if they decide to open it. Now, I'm usually successful. I'm going to say over 95%, but it's because of my demeanor. And I've had some run-ins with people. Absolutely. And again, you don't know what's behind that door. You could have someone open the door that may have just been laid off, may have just been consulting with a lawyer for divorce, or something has gone wrong with the kids. And then here they come with more legal issues. I could be the trigger to all that's built up. So no, not easy. It's actually very dangerous, but it's in my blood. And I've been doing it for 8 years now. You don't. That's why people must be very careful. There's a show on investigative discovery. Well, it used to be. I haven't seen it in a while. Called Snapped. I can see just by interactions with people, especially with domestic cases, And I swear I hate those. So I've been praying about that too. Um, how long I may continue. But those are the worst. Oh, you're good, Word. I'm not going to be on here too much longer. But again, thank you for joining last night. And congratulations and enjoy. The crazy thing is, the positive channels, I notice, don't get much. They don't. But the thing is, as far as I'm concerned, if one person does, just one, then my job is done. I think the Creator wants us to be able to, at least, as they say, reach one. And it starts from there. You reach one day or 1 month, try to reach two the next. They do. You're absolutely right. It is the times we're living in. But you have to remember, there's an expiration to everything. Blackbird said, I love that show. You put your whole family in it. I had to, like positive. Absolutely. Hard times. Yeah. Everybody goes through something. Everybody that's grinning and laughing all the time. Don't believe that. Well, you can if you want to. But you're going to be in for a rude awakening. There's always something going on. It doesn't matter if you have $1 or $1 million. There's always going to be something. Tangible or intangible. That's just part of life. Yeah, times can be hard, thug life, but sometimes you have to program your mind and get to a place. Sometimes it may have to be a physical location where you can release that. Now, it's not to say whatever is the issue will mysteriously go away, but you may find that inner peace or another perspective in how to deal with it. Or you may find or see someone in a worse situation. And sometimes helping others may make you forget about what you're going through, even if it's temporary. I know with me, when I give, even if it's small, or help someone, or at least am told that it's helped them, that changes my whole dynamic. And it brings me to another level of consciousness. Look, life is getting ready to go MIA tomorrow. What did you end up getting, Blackbird? Hopefully it's something healthy. You better learn how to start saying, please, sir, a burrito. Hold on, Doug. Hold on tight. I was joking with you. Hold on, see if it works. I'm close to my router, but it's still kind of acting bizarre. But it's from those storms. But you should see it momentarily. Blackbird, you can hit it too. Before I get out of here and enjoy the sun while I can. Thug Life is moving to the link, just like his sorry O-line. Oh, slow. Hello there. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday to you too. How you doing?
I am doing good. I am so sorry about that stream last night. I looked at it on my phone and it is completely distorted. I'm trying to upload it because I'm like, what are they talking about? Because on the laptop, everything is clear.
Yeah, it was rotating on our end.
I was like, oh my God.
Soon I got out the car, this thing just started moving. I was like, oh man, that's crazy.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my God. Hey there, Sick'em Dogs. Happy Saturday to you. Blackbird McKnight has just said, what happened on Monday? You talked all that.
Oh, I'm still here. It's okay. We lost. We lost. It's all good. Listen, but it's fun though, because at the end of the day, win or lose, I'm gonna still go with my team though, you know?
Okay.
But I'm gonna continue to talk junk and say my team gonna win, even though we might not win, but still, you know.
But you know what, okay. To be honest, they... Well, no, I was getting ready to tell you a big lie and say they might win.
They can do better. It just, I don't know what's going on. No, listen, I can't blame nobody. It's when they get down, it's like, it is what it is. They don't care.
But you're getting paid an exorbitant amount of money. How can you not care? And then you have team members that care.
Yeah, well, see, I care. I care about them losing, though. That's crazy how bad they losing. But at the end of the day, like I said, I can't put it on nobody because if you say it's the quarterback, well, it ain't the quarterback. You can say it's the line, well, it ain't the line. You can say it's the wide receiver, well, it's not the wide receiver. It just, they playing hard. It just, they getting beat. And then when they get down and they get frustrated, they fight amongst each other. If you notice, if they be showing the sideline, they fight each other back and forth.
Well, that's terrible energy right there. How do you expect to...
And then they want a quarterback over there so bad. It just, I don't know. Y'all traded for Matthews. Y'all get Matthews, but then y'all get the defense the way y'all want the defense, but y'all sleeping on the offense. How that work out for you?
So you're waiting for me to answer that?
Oh yeah, you can answer it if you want to, but you know, it like I said, it falls up on the quarterback to control the offense. So if y'all want to put all the blame on the quarterback, go right ahead. But it's the whole team.
But see, I said that before. I don't agree with that. It's a whole unit. I mean, yeah, he sees what's down the field, what's ahead of him, but that's the purpose of the other players. Number one, to protect him.
Right.
And if they don't do that, then that's where the problems lie. And here comes Mr. Buffalo Bills fan.
Oh Lord.
Hey Bill, hey sister, what's up, brother Black?
What's going on, fam?
See, I remember. My memory is good. We old.
We lost Sunday. It's all good though.
Yeah, you did.
It was a good loss. It wasn't no bad loss. It was a good loss, man.
Wait a minute. A loss is a loss.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. A loss is a loss. I don't care how you lose. A loss is a loss.
All right, though, eyes. Don't go there now.
I went there. I went there.
All right, though, eyes. We gonna see what y'all gonna do when the playoffs come now.
Oh Lord, he go.
What? You know what?
Blackbird, don't you start.
You know what? Did you hear what Sick'em Dogs just said? We'll see what you do.
Don't you
when
start,
get to the
Blackbird.
playoffs. So Sick'em Dogs has just confirmed what I have said all along.
What's
We
that?
will be going to the playoffs.
Oh yeah. I agree with you on that, but y'all ain't making
Yeah,
no sense.
yeah. Y'all going. Y'all going, but are y'all going to win?
They not going to listen. Okay, I'm gonna give my opinion on this, and I know Doe Eye is gonna have a kickback to it. Yeah, they can go make it to the playoffs, but they ain't gonna come up out that playoff.
And you say that
I ain't gonna say nothing. I want the eyes to be mad at me.
Listen.
We don't do anger over here. But
Yeah,
It's respect. Listen, it's
I'm just
respect.
playing.
It just listen. They made it last year, and look what happened. They own fans were throwing stuff on the field at them.
Yeah. Hey, but mostly Blackbird, right, bro?
mm-hmm.
Hey, but mostly, man, I'm a college football fan, mostly, man. You know,
And I
Georgia
can't wait till
Bulldogs.
it
That's
come
my
on,
team,
brother.
man.
Matter of fact, I think it's on now.
Yeah. They go to play, man. We play Mississippi State at 3:30, man. I'm a Bulldog fan, bro.
Uh-oh.
No, not 3:30. I'm sorry, man. We play tonight at 7. Alabama and Mississippi. No, Alabama and Ole Miss play at 3:30.
And I can't wait to watch that game, man. I ain't even
Yeah,
gonna lie.
for sure. I'm telling you, hey, bro. Hey, Blackbird, people were hating on us, man. Right? Talking about Tennessee gonna get y'all. Tennessee fan, you saw what we did to Tennessee, bro.
Listen. listen though. We played South Carolina today.
Hey, who your team, bro?
I'm a Gators fan.
Oh, you Florida. Okay. We beat y'all.
I'm a Gator. Yeah. Listen, a lot of teams that we supposed to been won, but we didn't. So I'm kind of iffy about that right now. Kind of iffy, but it's okay though. Yeah. They'll be all right. I don't know what's going on over there. They get their defense A1, then they just sleep on the offense. They want to. For some here, every time we get a head coach, they always want to run this quarterback. They want to run a run quarterback play. I don't know why. I don't know why they do that. That's crazy.
Right. Yeah, I feel you on that.
It works, but it don't work. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they keep trying to have this. Okay, I get it. You can have your mobile quarterback. I want that quarterback that sits in that pocket and throw that ball. You hear me?
Like y'all past quarterbacks, man.
Man, what? I'm trying to tell you.
Stood in the hole, man, and passed the ball, man.
Listen,
except for Tebow.
Before Greer did his little thing on the performance enhancement drug and stuff, man, he was a pocket quarterback. And if he did have to run, he ran a little bit. He didn't run often. But hey, it is what it is, though.
Yeah. But man, you know about the SEC though, bro. You know how we do down south, man. We love to throw the ball, man. We love to run and we love to throw the ball.
I already know, man. That's die hard, man. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody say, "Oh, well, the football come out the north. We come out the north and the Midwest." No, they don't.
No.
The dogs come. Listen, the hard runners and the quarterbacks come out the south, baby. Come out the south
for sure.
Now, if they'd have said basketball, I'd agree with them on basketball. Okay, yeah, I'd agree with them on basketball.
I ain't really into basketball too strong like that, man. Like I was back in the day, man. I go all the way back to Georgetown and Villanova, St. John. You know what I'm saying? Syracuse, man.
Hey, Georgetown was dogs, man.
Paranoia. You remember Michael Graham?
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
He was a beast.
Yeah. I go all the way back to you and all them cats, you know what I'm saying? He's played back in the day. Iverson, all them.
Reggie Williams.
All them.
Ralph Dalton. There was Michael Graham. Alonzo came later. Who else?
Right.
Reggie Williams and Michael Jackson.
Yup. That's right.
I took my
Georgetown
oldest
was
son.
the beast back in the day. Blackbird.
That's
Georgetown was no joke, bro.
I took my oldest son to his
No.
first professional NBA game, and that's when Shaq came into the league. I took him to his first game then. Oh man, that boy
Didn't he
in love
come
with
in?
some Shaq. That's all I can tell you. He in love with some Shaq. You hear me?
Didn't he and Penny Hardaway come in at the same time?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
No,
sure
I think
did.
yeah.
But
Was it the same time or a year apart?
right?
Was they a year apart or at the same time?
They were around. They weren't too far apart.
Yeah, I think it was like somewhere up in that same area. Whatever it is, I know they was on the team together. Put it like that.
Y'all
Man,
better
bro, Orlando, man, they had a dope team, man.
Listen. I ain't even gonna lie. In the 90s, bro, they had so many talent that came through Orlando. They slept on them. I hate the owner of my team. I really do. I hate him. I hate the owner.
Yeah.
I really hate that owner, man, of that team. I mean, I hate the owner.
Are you okay, Doug?
No, they be upsetting me. But when he came to my Lakers, though, he got his championship, so I ain't worried about it.
Doug, like.
Hey, Doe-Eyes, you got a college team. You got a college.
Hold
on. Listen, my Lakers losing right now, y'all, so I'm mad at that. My Lakers losing right now.
No, I'll ask you, Doe-Eyes, you got a college team, football team you like?
Actually, no.
Okay.
I am not a college football fan. I understand many people are, though. They seem to think it's more exciting.
It is.
Yeah.
I like the fan base.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do?
At least when they get down, they try to fight back and get back into the game.
Yo.
When the NBA get down, they don't try to fight back. Some of them fight back, some of them don't.
Yeah.
That's just like college. When they get, man, listen, I seen a team get beat, was getting beat 50-something to I think like 20. They came all the way back and won.
Wow. Hey, but Blackbird, hey man, you know what, man? What team? Not really the team. I used to be a fan back in the day. I had like 2 or 3 teams I like in college football. But I'm gonna say this, bro. That running back for Michigan, Corn, man, he dope, bro. Man, I want him to win the Heisman, man. He one of the toughest running backs in the NCAA, man.
You think he gonna win?
Man, I hope so, man. I mean, I know it may sound like a shocker or something like that, man. But hey, man, that Michigan running back, Corn, man, I like him, man.
I'm gonna put some in your mind. I'm gonna put some in your mind. I want you to stick with you. You wanna know who gonna win the Heisman?
All right, bro. Go ahead. I'm listening.
The Georgia Bulldogs quarterback, bro.
Hey, man.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why I say that boy playing with a whole bunch of rookies. A whole bunch of rookies. And they top tier right now.
Mm-hmm. We number 1 in the nation again. We back up there, bro.
That's a fact.
Yeah, but I mean, Stetson Bennett, man, that's my dude, man. That's our quarterback. He's done a lot.
Yeah, that he balling, man.
Yeah.
Real.
But my thing is this: I'm looking at Corn because his height, you know what I'm saying, and his size, and things like that, man. But he one of the toughest running backs in the league. But I agree with what you said, Blackbird. Yeah, I want to see Bennett, man. I want to see Stetson, man. Get it too. Real talk, man. Yeah. He a tough player, man. But hopefully, man, it does go down to between Stetson and Corn, man.
Right.
But either or, bro, I'll be, satisfied and okay with it, man.
Yeah.
I just want us, man, to win the SEC, bro. I want us to beat Alabama.
Man, Alabama ain't going to no championship this year. It gonna be the Dogs and somebody else, man.
Yeah.
Alabama bought it up. Alabama, they gonna get a bowl game, but they ain't going to that championship game.
You don't think they're gonna go to the SEC, bro?
Because the reason why I say that, because they lost against Tennessee. Then they turned around. They turned around and lost against the Bulldogs. Yeah, and they might. And they. I don't know, man. They no. That kind of, I don't know. I'm just gonna say I don't know. I hope they win tonight. That's all I say. I hope they win.
Hey, but Alabama, man, they got Ole Miss, bro.
Yeah,
Ole Miss don't joke.
Ole Miss, listen, we can't sleep, and we can't sleep on Ole Miss. Ole Miss, though, man. We can't sleep
that's
on
who
them,
we might face, man, in the SEC. What you think?
You could. You know what? No, you know who I think who the Dogs gonna play again? I think they're gonna have to go back again. I think they're gonna go against the Tennessee again.
Oh, you think so? Okay, then.
I really think they're gonna go back against them because right now Tennessee and Georgia done won basically all their conference games.
Yeah,
besides one, and they lost against the Bulldogs.
Okay, then. Yeah, I feel you on that, bro.
So I feel like, cause like I said, Alabama done lost 2 conference games already. So if they gonna go for the national championship, we're gonna basically lay up out of there. So that I guarantee the way they system is, unless they changed it, it's gonna be Tennessee, unless Tennessee lose, but it's gonna be Tennessee and Georgia.
All right, who Tennessee got today, bro?
Can
you look it up right quick?
Yeah, hold on, I got you. Hold on.
Okay. All right, because I ain't look it up earlier today.
No, it's okay. I was looking at it. I had it in my head. I was looking at it today. That's how I know. That's how I know who we was playing at. I ain't know we was playing at 4:00 because at first I ain't see it. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Make sure that you're in the correct month and year, Thug Life Man, because earlier this week, I said make sure that you're in the correct month and year because you didn't know where you were earlier this week. Okay.
You know what? Okay.
I
take that.
I'm like, this man is in the Matrix. He didn't know where he is.
Yeah, I take that. Give me a second, man. I'm pulling that right now, man. Give me a second. Got it.
All right, bro. Yeah.
Got it.
Hey, why you looking that up, man? My dad, man, he's a alumni, man, for Benedict College, HBCU.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they undefeated, man. They playing Tuskegee today, man.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. They playing Tuskegee today, man. My daughter wanted to go there, but she didn't go. But my sister graduated from Tuskegee, and I got a niece that's there now. So, yeah, man. So it's a big game today, man, in Columbia, South Carolina, bro. Tuskegee versus Benedict, man.
Hey, man, that's gonna be where is it? Now you said Tennessee, Missouri.
Okay. Oh man,
they play at 12. Matter of fact, it ain't started yet. Nah, it ain't started yet. It's gonna be at 12:00.
Okay then. Oh, all right. That was up, man. Who Michigan got today? You know?
Michigan. Hold up.
All right, and Ohio State too, bro.
All right. Ohio State got Indiana.
Oh, okay. All right.
You said Michigan. Let me see.
Yeah. I got on ESPN right now, Blackbird.
What about Delaware State?
Delaware State?
Yeah, sorry. I'm not
which Michigan? Okay, you want regular Michigan or Michigan State?
No, regular Michigan.
Alright, hold up.
I don't know who Delaware State play today, though. I don't know.
Do they got a bye?
What do you think about that team?
What, the football program or the basketball?
Football. College football.
I don't know. I never really kept up with Delaware State. I don't know. How they doing?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know, sis.
Alright, okay, I see.
Why don't you ask
Michigan played Nebraska. Excuse me, y'all.
Oh, Michigan got Nebraska today.
Yeah, they got Nebraska. So I ain't trying to cut y'all off though.
No. Hey, Doaz, what you ask sister?
Oh, Delaware State.
Oh Lord, my hometown played LSU today. Oh God.
What?
My hometown played LSU today, Lord.
Who?
Arkansas.
Oh man, bro, you from Arkansas, bro?
Yeah, I'm from the
Hey
South,
man,
bro.
that quarterback Jefferson, man, he dope, bro.
Yeah, he dope. It's just how they playing them. They listen. I'm gonna tell you. You remember how? Okay, now you know how the Cowboy fans with the Cowboys.
Who is?
Now you,
Hey,
but
I'll
you
be
know
back,
how?
y'all.
Listen,
I'm talking, but I can hear you.
listen, I ain't throwing no salt. But you know how the Cowboys fan is with the Cowboys. That's how Arkansas fan with the Razorbacks. Okay, listen, man. That win or lose, those some diehard fans. Okay, I respect them. Yeah, I respect my hometown, man. Listen, they done had some good pieces come through there. It's just the coaching system been just trash.
You hear me?
Huh?
Can you please look up Delaware State?
Okay, let me look it up. Let me see. Delaware State. Okay.
I'll tell you the reason momentarily.
Delaware. Hold on, give me a second. Let me try to find it. Okay, I see Northwest. I see all of them. I see.
Watch your mouth, sir.
I'm being nice today. I ain't coming at your team. I'm being nice.
Yeah, I know you're being nice because you know we're gonna get that work tomorrow.
We're gonna win.
Now hit the Powerball.
I don't see them on the schedule. Let me see. Let me type it in. Let me type their name in. Hold on. Let me type their name in. Cause I don't see them. Unless they got a bye week or something.
I didn't know college had bye weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they got bye weeks.
So what are their standings? I'm curious.
Huh?
I said, what are their standings? I'm curious.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. Let me find them in their sector. Everybody
Man,
got their own.
somebody knocked on my door, man. I don't know who the hell he was, and the police was standing out there with him. They come knocking on my door. He asking me, "Hey, where this girl at?" Man, I don't know, man. Who you talking about, bro? Bro, Blackbird. Man, I looked. Hey, the deputy walked up to me, right? It was like, "Sir, we so sorry about this." Right? I said, "Hey, man, don't be come knocking at my door, bro. And you got the police out there with you?" No, man.
Today's Saturday. That's the 12th. That's the.
But anyway, I just wanted to say that though. Thank you, sister.
Is innocent.
You don't see it yet.
Oh, listen, it's a lot. It's a lot of They got their own sector.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, like the everybody got their own sector, so I gotta find it. Give me a second. I'm looking right now. I got you. You want me to show you?
That's not really far. It's like 2 hours from here.
Yeah, but in college they got their own section.
Or their own conference or something?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I was distracted for a minute. What y'all talking about?
We looking at Delaware State.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, no games in that one. Let's see the other one.
Is Delaware State they Division 2?
Ooh, I don't know, to be honest.
I don't know what division they is, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I'm looking though. I'm trying to look for it. No, I just left out of Southland. Let me get up out of Southland.
They might be what you just said, a different division.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at all of them, so I'm trying to find it for you.
Let me see.
Oh, okay.
I might have to jump on my computer instead of doing it from
Mandela.
big screen. I wonder. Okay, I see all of them.
Did you just type in the name Delaware or no?
Yeah, that's what I'm finna do right now. I'm finna do that right now for you.
Go eyes. Who y'all got Sunday?
For what, NFL?
Yeah.
I already did my picks on the last night. Hold on for a second.
But who y'all got tomorrow?
Oh, who do we have? The Cowboys?
Right.
Oh, the raggedy
Green
Green
Bay.
Bay Packers. They're going
Oh
to
Lord.
frozen
Next you want to
tundra
talk about
of
Green Bay. Why you
Lambeau
talking about that?
Field. And they're going to tear
Hey,
them up.
bro,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you another good game, man, coming on tonight, man.
What's that?
TCU play Texas tonight, bro.
Yeah, I know. I seen it. Yeah.
But do I? Y'all got the Packers, right? Okay. Well, we already know what time it is with that. So
Blackbird, get out of here with that.
yeah. So
Yeah.
y'all playing at Green Bay or at Texas Stadium? Y'all playing at Green Bay or what?
They're playing at the frozen tundra of Lambeau Fields. I just said that.
I ain't hear you. I'm sorry.
They play today on Thug Life.
What time?
So they playing at Lambeau Field.
2:00 p.m. Morgan State University.
See, they don't show up on the top. What conference do it say? It'll tell you what conference. What's what belt what conference they in?
Jesus. Oh God.
It should be at the top. It'll say something like Sun Belt, Pac-12 or something like that. It'll say, I know they ain't in no sec. That's an outside conference. Like that ain't like TVS or TV.
It says MEAC.
Okay. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
So
I just passed that, but I ain't know that was in that conference. So
I mean, I'm not sure if that's correct or not.
No, I know what you're talking about. It's okay. I know what you're talking about. Thank you.
Is it MEAC?
Thank you.
It's the Delaware State University Hornets.
Okay.
I think it's MEAC.
Okay. Hold on.
But I want you to look at the coach.
Damn. You want me to look at the coach?
Yeah.
All right. What you want me to tell you about the coach? Hold on. Let me. I got so much going on right here. Hold on. Give me a second. It ain't gonna take that long.
And I saw
is
that
the coach a
comment.
black man or a white?
Look him up.
All right, I'm gonna have to look into that. Okay.
You said Delaware State, right?
Yes, Delaware State.
Mm. They ain't gonna take that long. What this coach done did to you, though?
He hasn't done anything. I know him.
Oh, you know him.
Oh, okay.
Hold on,
You
I got you.
haven't even looked him up yet.
Oh.
No, I'm waiting on Blackbird. I want to hear what Blackbird got to say.
Oh, I
You
got
see
you.
him yet?
Don't hold up. Listen. I had to type my information in, baby.
Good Lord, have mercy.
Listen, I got so much going on. I'm gonna show you the screen in a minute.
No, you don't need to do all that. All I wanted you to do was look up Delaware State and look at the coach.
Okay.
Man, I could have baked some cookies by now.
You gonna bake some cookies?
I said I could have by now, waiting on you.
You know what, ma'am? Okay. You know what?
You still haven't found him. Lord have mercy.
All right.
You have it now?
Here we go. Now you said the head coach.
Yes.
And what you want me to do about this head coach, man?
What's his name?
The head coach is Kenny Carter.
Not Delaware State University.
No, you said the Hornets, right?
The Delaware
Make sure I'm looking at the
Delaware State University.
Okay, university. Okay, I'm sorry.
Delaware State.
I got you.
Hornet. And yes, they are MEAC, Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference.
Yeah, they're in the
And they're in the NCAA division.
Guess who Buffalo got tomorrow, y'all?
Who?
Minnesota.
Late.
At
But we
Buffalo.
already went over that yesterday. I just want him to see
I'm
the football team real quick.
all right, Delaware football team. The blue Hornet, the blue hens. Which one? Y'all got so much stuff going on here.
Hold on, let me look it up. Hey,
am I looking at the right? Listen, am I looking at the right one? Right? Is it
Delaware State?
Listen, you said Delaware. You said Delaware State, right, or University?
Delaware State University.
All right. Cause y'all got so much going on there. You got one team, you got this team. I was looking at the right one.
You just don't know what you're doing. Why don't you just admit that?
Okay. Mid-Eastern Atlantic, correct?
That's it.
Right. I looked at that. That's what I had. The head coach.
Delaware State Hornet.
Now see, you see this? You see that? What they say?
If you type in Delaware State Athletics, you'll see a video, or you should see a video.
Now listen. Now the head coach.
All right, so who's the coach?
What do it say to me? It say Kennedy Carter, head coach.
No.
You sure?
Type in-
No eyes. You sure, sir? You sure?
I'm telling you, this man, it say Kennedy Carter.
I'm absolutely positive. I'm gonna type this in right now.
I'm
No.
serious. You said the Hornets, correct? Nah, no,
Delaware
I'm not
State
tripping, man.
University. Delaware
Yes, and
State
you said-
University.
And you said the Hornets. I'm looking at,
They're-
and they
that's
play
the
at
name
two.
of their team. They're
Listen,
the Hornets. DSU.
and
So this is what I
and
want
don't
you to
they
type in.
play Morgan? Don't they play Morgan State
DSU.
Bears today?
Hold on. Yes.
Don't they play Morgan State Bears
That's
today?
not the head coach.
Man,
Yeah.
listen.
Who the
Okay.
new head coach is, no eyes?
Rod Milstead.
They must ain't
Rod
updated their system over here.
Milstead. He's the new
They must
coach. So
They
Delaware
must ain't
State previous coach was fired.
They must ain't updated
Rod
their
Milstead has been there for a while.
Let me click
Oh,
on this thing. Let me click on this thing and go on
Yeah,
to it
please
because
do.
let me click
You
on
all
this
in the
and
wrong- all in the wrong year, all on the wrong website.
now y'all see how she just do me and I just showed y'all what the Hornet thing is. Now I literally just showed y'all what the Hornet thing is, right? Yeah, you see how she do me though, man.
DSUHornets.com. I'm gonna
Listen,
type it in.
hold on. I'm finna pull this up for you and I'm finna show you. I'm not pull it up, but I'm finna show you everything that is to me. Listen, check this out. Look here. Look here. Look at this. What that say? What that say?
It says menu and Delaware State Hornets. Okay, scroll down.
Now look. Now what the head coach name say? Kennedy Carter.
No, you're looking at something else. Stay on that same website, dsuhornets.com, and scroll down to where it says Hornets Sports Network. You see the link that I put in the chat?
Hold up. Let me see what you saying. Athletic. Athletic official Athletic website. Let me go here. Let's see who this head coach is. No, that ain't it.
I just
Let's
put
go
it in
back.
the chat where you can type dsuhornets.com.
Mm.
You said Rod Hempstead. That's his name, though.
They got so much going on over here.
Rod Hempstead.
You just don't know what you're doing.
Okay. Now, when I clicked on this, here you go right here, y'all. Here you go right there. There you go right there. Here you go. Rod Hempstead. There you go right there. 5 seasons, 13
read
to 27.
His bio. Read his bio.
All right.
What's his bio? What's his bio, Blackbird?
Okay. Roger Leon Milstead Jr. born today, born November the 10th, 1969. Current head coach, football coach of Delaware State University. He is a former American football guard. All right. National Football League for the Cleveland Browns, San Francisco 49ers, Washington Redskins, and he played college football at Delaware State University.
Oh, you didn't see Dallas Cowboys?
I'm trying to avoid that.
We went to high school together.
I'm trying to avoid that.
We went to high school together.
For real?
Yes.
That's what's up.
So talent came out of Little Charles County.
Listen, I was trying to avoid the Dallas Cowboys because soon I strolled down, look what it say, Dallas Cowboys.
Absolutely.
by the Dallas Cowboys in the 5th round, 1992 NFL draft, August the 25th, and was traded to the Cleveland Browns in exchange for conditional draft choice. I'm done. I can't. I tried to avoid that. She brought it up.
I know you were. That's why I was like, I cannot believe he can't find it. But isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
He's done well for himself.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
But it's a lot of people like that, though. I ain't even gonna lie, though. It's a lot of people.
But no,
people just don't.
When we were in, I'm gonna say 8th grade, he wasn't that big and tall. 10th grade, it was like out of nowhere. He just whoosh. I'm like, what in the world?
Hey, that's what happened. I ain't tell man. Listen, last time I seen my nephew, y'all, it been going on 11 years, right? I left my nephew. He was little. You hear me? He was about, I want to say about 5'1", right?
Well, I couldn't now because I'm 5 foot even.
Now listen. Check this out. He only in the 7th grade. He's 6'1".
Man, oh my goodness.
And playing football. No, hold up, take that back. He in 8th grade. 8th grade now. 8th grade now. It's 6'1".
How much you weigh, bro?
And I think he weighed like want to say about almost one. I think about 195. And he playing junior football. Playing junior football with the big kids.
What position?
Yeah. He a free safety and a wide receiver. He a free safety and a wide receiver.
Then he has some speed.
Man, that boy done hit a growth spurt quick. That boy taller than his daddy. His daddy's 6 what? I think his dad is 6 foot. You know, as you get older, you shrink. That's what they say.
You know what?
That's what they say. I don't know. That's what they say. I don't know.
So
he ain't finished growing yet.
Are you trying to tell me?
He ain't done. He ain't done though.
I
wouldn't be surprised. That boy be like 6'5" when he done growing.
He may be. Those kids.
That's my little soldier though, man. I done been down the road with him. When I mean, from a baby, he was having seizures to now to look at him now, man. He came a long way. He came a long way, man. That boy, listen, me and him was on the highway together, and he was a baby. He had a seizure on me in the back seat of the car. Yeah.
I done been through some things,
What,
man. I done
epilepsy?
I done been through some things with him.
Was
So
it
that's my
epilepsy?
Nah, he was on seizure medicine, and I guess he got too hot, and well, I don't know what he was doing, but I don't know how he got hot, but it just happened all of a sudden. That's twice, but he had it twice though, like that. One time he had it, and I ain't know nothing about it. I came home, and then my mom was watching him because I was watching him for my brother, because that's another story for another day too. But I ain't know nothing about it. And when I made it home, he had a seizure in the house, and I was like, "What's going on?" So they rushed him to the hospital. He could have died on me in the house, and I ain't know nothing about it. So we rushed him to the hospital. He, got better and whatever. And so then they broke it down to him. I'm like, y'all should have told me this. I ain't know nothing about it, So then he had another one. I'm glad I was by a hospital at that time too. So I rushed him in the hospital, and he was all good.
And he's doing well.
That was up, man.
Yeah.
Somebody was definitely watching over him.
Yeah. And like I said, you can't even tell like he has seizures at that age, man, how big he done got, man.
But that happens sometimes. So you never know. You never know.
I gotta listen, for real though, man, I got so many stories. It's crazy. My life is like a roller coaster, man.
Hey, if you don't mind me asking, Blackbird, hey, how old are you, bro?
He went silent.
Blackbird.
What y'all done did to Blackbird? What y'all done did to Blackbird?
You feel like you in your late 20s, early 30s, man.
He said he had a burrito, so that might tell the tale. But I went over the
Blackbird don't win night. Blackbird don't win night.
I went over the week 10,
he don't win night.
Again. So Blackbird is there. Oh, Blackbird is only 20. He's a little baby. Lord,
Blackbird don't win night. He don't win night.
No, Blackbird said he's 20 years old.
Ain't no wrong with that.
No, it isn't.
Bro, 20 years old, but he got knowledge. He got some wisdom.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. I congratulate you, brother. Keep searching the truth, man.
All right, let's go over these predictions real quick for tomorrow. We already know that Justin Falcons lost against the Panthers, 15, and the Panthers were 25. So, for the early games, we have Seattle, who is 6-3 against the Bucks, 4-5. I chose Seattle.
Who they playing?
Seattle and the Bucks. I chose Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle gonna win that game.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Oh no, bro.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I'm gonna go with the Bucks, y'all.
All right.
Okay.
I can't. I'm not gonna keep counting them out, man. I'm not gonna keep counting them out, y'all.
Okay, but they're 4-5, Thug.
I get that, but listen, I see a lot of teams that's doing bad, and they beating these top tier teams.
Okay, you got a point there. Next up, the 7-1 Vikings over Sick'em Dogs 6-2 Bills. I've got the Vikings.
They're not gonna lose no 2 straight games. It's not gonna happen. The Bills got that on lock. They playing at home too. They're not gonna lose 2 straight. Oh no.
Again, the Vikings. Okay, Thug had a phone call. What do you think? Okay. What do you think, Blackbird? Vikings? Yes, absolutely. Next up, Detroit, who I said was going to beat Green Bay. And everyone laughed at me. They are now 2-6. They face the Bears, who are at 3-6. I'm choosing Detroit again. Oh, I didn't know Josh Allen was injured. Gotta look into that.
Yeah, his elbow.
But is he inactive? Is he on injured reserve, or is he probable, or what? What's his status?
He's probable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, Denver, who's 3-5, will face the Titans, 5-3. We're going with Tennessee. Again,
Titans
Denver
win.
and Tennessee.
Titans win.
I said Denver against Tennessee. Blackbird. Okay, he said Denver. Okay, next up, Jacksonville, who's at 3-6, against Kansas City, 6-2. I'm going with Kansas City, even though I do not like them.
I don't like Kansas City.
I think they're going to win though over Jacksonville.
Yeah, it's
Next
probability.
up, go ahead.
It's a probability it's a probability that the Chiefs win.
I'm almost certain they will. Blackbird says the same. Okay, next up, Cleveland, 3-5, Dolphins 6-3. I'm going with the Dolphins.
Nick Chubb, University of Georgia, former running back. I'm going with Cleveland.
They're at 3-5. You do know that, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Just so you know. Okay. Next up, Houston and the Giants. I'm sorry. I'm going with the underdog. I'm going with the Giants. And I think that's Blackbird's team. No, God, it is.
Yeah, the Giants straight. You know, I like Saquon Barkley. He's a real good running back.
But yeah, I don't like the Giants, but I'm going with them. And
but you know, a lot of heat, man, been on the Giants quarterback. What's his name? Daniel Jones.
Yes, but they're still sitting at 6-2.
Yeah, I like Daniel Jones. He's straight. You know, even though all the heat, you know, he be going through and all that, you know, but he's a pocket quarterback. He will throw that ball.
Look at Blackbird. Why did I expect anything less? Hold on. This router is acting up. New York Football Giants. Okay. Woohoo. Next up. The Raggedy. Going nowhere. Team of Thug Life Manning. The Aints, who are at 3-6, meet someone worse than them. Pittsburgh Steelers, who are at 2-6.
Oh, man.
I'm choosing the Steelers.
That flag football right there.
Absolutely.
Come on. Hey, look.
Flag football. But I'm taking the Steelers on this one.
Oh, okay. All right.
You don't agree?
Do I?
Yes, sir.
Them Steelers, they're not gonna do it. I see them losing another game. They need to fire Tomlin. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I don't understand why they never have been got rid of him. It's time for him to go.
All right, I'm putting a note.
That's just my opinion, sir.
I'm putting a note right here. So when the Steelers win, I will be adding sick 'em dogs.
All right.
Y'all doubt me a little bit too much. Okay, next up for the late games, the Colts and the Raiders. Raiders have been shaky, but I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and do the Raiders. At first, I thought about the Colts, but I said, nah, I think the Raiders may come out with this one.
Agreed.
That's what Blackbird says.
Agreed.
That game is a flip of a coin. You're absolutely right, but my flip is the Raiders. And then we have two more trash teams. Arizona, 3-6, who faces the LA Rams, 3-5. That's a toss-up. I'm going with Arizona.
I'm going with the Rams. Matthew Stafford, former quarterback for the University of Georgia.
Oh, God. Okay.
I'm going with the Rams. Sony Michel, former running back for the University of Georgia. I'm going with the Rams.
I'm sorry, I've got Arizona on this one. Blackbird is with the Raiders. And, you chose the Rams too, Blackbird?
Yeah.
Let me put Blackbird's name down here too, so I can dog y'all out real good on Victory Monday. Blackbird also chooses the Rams. Okay, and the night game. Chargers 5-3 and the 4-4 49ers. That one's going to be close, I think. But
so who was the first team, though?
The Chargers, LA Chargers, against the 4-4 49ers. That could go either way.
I like Christian. I like Christian McCaffrey. I like that running back. He dope. I'm going with the 49ers.
Chargers. Yep, I'm going with the Chargers. I'm sorry, the Chargers. I'm sorry, I'm putting your name by the 49ers. Blackbird says he's tired of picking the Cardinals. 49ers, both of y'all are going, all right.
Yeah, and going with the 49ers on that one. They got weapons now.
Okay. So does the Bucks. So does the Packers. And the Packers got beat by one of the worst teams who had a record of 1-6. You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as you remember, sir. And last but not least, the 6-2 Dallas Cowboys, America's team, with Dak Prescott, number 4.
Yeah, throw that in.
And the return of Ezekiel Elliott and the Beast, Micah Parsons, will defeat the Green Bay Packers, who are now 3-6. Your thoughts, please. Blackbird, you already stated how you felt. You don't need to answer this section. Thank you.
I'm going with the Cowboys.
Thank you.
I'm going with the Cowboys. Put a smile on your face, even though you didn't like my other predictions, but it's okay.
I mean, we all have different predictions. We have to see who wins. But I had a winning streak last week. I was only wrong by 3. So I'm good. Cow trash. Yeah. Blackbird goes someplace. And the most important game to me for week 10 will occur on Monday night. And that is the Cloud, Schleprock, Bad Luck, Linus the Towel, Peanut Gallery Commanders, who will go to the Dirty Birdies of Philadelphia, who remain undefeated at 8-0. Now, I'm kind of wanting to do an upset, but nah. I'm going Phillies on this one. Phillies will get an upset, but the Commanders will not be the team to do it. Carson Wentz, I believe, is not 100% healthy. And Heineke, sorry, Commanders fans, he's too iffy right now. No. Cowboys play tomorrow, Blackbird, at 4:25. Man, you need to get the program. What's wrong with you?
So Heineke took too many hits. He can't do it.
You know what, Sick'em Dogs? I don't know. I don't know if it's more of a physical issue or if it's mental psyche is a little bit shook. But that's a lot of pressure for the entire team because you already know the history of Philly fans. And not only that, they are 8-0. They are the only ones undefeated at this time. That's a lot of pressure. An enormous amount of pressure. And as I said, Wentz is not healthy. I don't believe Heineke is 100% healthy. So, blowout, I'm not going to say that, but I do have the dirty birdies who I do not like giving them the work. I was going to say something else, but I'm not.
Don't I? Who is the Commanders' third string quarterback?
Hell if I know. Do they have one?
I don't know. I mean, all I know is Wentz and Heineke. That's it. I mean, they got to have at least.
I'm sure
two
they
do. Right?
They should have. Everyone I thought had 3. Hold on, let me see if I can't find that.
All right.
Cam Oliver Jr. is on the job. If I can find it. Or maybe Blackbird knows. Let me see. Third string QB for the sorry Commanders.
LSU playing Arkansas right now. Don't I?
I don't
I know you really don't follow college football, but we down south, like what we said earlier, we do. So any college football fans listening to your live right now, sister, LSU playing Arkansas right now. It's a good game.
Also, plenty of college football fans around here. I'm just not one of them. I want to say, hold on, looking at the depth chart now. Carson Wentz, Taylor Heineke, somebody by the name of Sam Howell.
I heard him.
Who that man? Sam Howell.
What college you went to, sister? Can you look it up right quick?
That's going to cost you a donation. No, I'm just joking. You know how all other countries...
No, I'm going to send that to you soon anyway.
No, hold on. Sam Howell, that was truly a joke. Sam Howell, Commanders, 5th round from, ACC. Hold on.
Wait a minute. He played for North Carolina. He played for the Tar Heels.
North Carolina, absolutely right.
Yeah. He's good. He's straight. Ooh, he's strong. Yeah. He's a big dude.
Oh, calm down. Calm down.
Okay.
It's okay.
All right.
It's okay. You got totally excited.
Yeah. Sam Howell, I remember him.
And you said he's out of North Carolina, but he's the 3rd string. He's the 3rd string. But again, let me look over this real quick. Because now that I'm looking at, I looked at it briefly to get his name. Carson Wentz is absolutely on injured reserve. So if Taylor Heineke does not get the protection from that weak A O-line, you may see the emergence of Sam Howell. Running back, J.D. McKissick is questionable. Let's see who else is messed up. Center, Tyler Larson, also questionable. Wes Schwartzler, never even heard of him. Injured reserve. Chase Roulier, also injured reserve. Commanders are not going to win this game. Y'all can hang it up. Sorry. They still have Tress Way. Wow. All right. Well, that's the depth chart for the Commanders, and they're going into. First of all, let me put up Blackbird's little crap. Eagles by 100. You know what? Blackbird, put the eggnog down. I'm going to see what their depth chart looks like. And Blackbird says, Eagles fans are crazy. They tore up the city the last time they won a Super Bowl. Well, I'm sure they're going to be, there's going to be security and everything else out there. I'm trying to find their depth chart. Hold on. See what they're looking like. If there are any issues, but I mean, at 8-0, Blackbird says, okay, all right, put that up there. Okay. Philly's depth chart. All right. Jalen Hurts. Looks like he's good to go. Running back, Miles Sanders. Looks like he's good to go. The three wideouts. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Les Watkins. They all appear to be good to go. Tight end, Dallas Goedert. Appears to be good to go. Left tackle, Jordan Mailata. Seems good to go. Left guard, Landon Dickerson. Seems to be okay. Center, Jason Kelsey. Seems to be good to go. Right guard, Isaac. I can't pronounce his last name. I'll just say Sumalo. Seems to be okay. And right tackle, Lane Johnson. These are their starters. I don't see injured reserve or questionable by any of them. So just looking at the depth charts, comparing both of those, and knowing the fact that the troubled Commanders, who, as we know, are being looked upon to sell that team, are going into Philly. I don't see, unless there is a miracle of epic proportions, that they come out of Philly with a win. And I would be surprised if they were to score more than 7 points. And that is my thoughts on week 10. With them dogs who tried to come back up, but we lost them. But yeah, Philly, and I can't stand Philly. Let me go on record. But they, yeah, they're definitely ones to look at. Absolutely. I have them winning, and I really, it doesn't even feel good and smooth coming out my mouth. But, yep, definitely, Phillies will win that game. Unless, like I said, some freak of nature happens. And Blackbird says, I hope we beat Philly. Blackbird, Actually, Giants in Philly, that is going to be an awesome game. And to be honest, and this is just my opinion, if anyone was to serve Philly their first defeat, I would have to say Giants. And not saying that the Dallas Cowboys can't, but right now, to me, the Giants are really, really, really hungry, and the momentum is there. Let me see what Blackbird is saying. Well, Blackbird, who says the Giants don't score enough points. Sometimes, Blackbird, I've seen extremely low level scores in games. At the end of the day, the team that is up by at least one will be the winner. So it could be a single digit game as long as the team with 1 point more than the others come out, they are the winners. So again, Philly is the team to watch. Let me make sure I note this so nobody will come back later and say, oh no, you didn't say that. Philly is absolutely the team right now to watch. I mean, we're in week 10. They're 8-0. No injuries, at least none reported as of yet. And I do believe, and I've said this before, that they will be handed their first loss. However, that may not occur. I said week 11, but it might be week 11 or 12. Giants might be the one to do it. And as I said, because they are extremely hungry, they have had miserable losing seasons for the last 5+ years. And they made a name for themselves. So that's my prediction. Philly, I believe, will win, but let me just put as a side note, I would not be surprised if the Giants pull off an upset. And again, that's just my prediction. Okay, Blackbird, we beat them 13-7 last year. Okay, Blackbird, this is a quick question of date and time. What is this year? And that's all we need to know. And Philly said, I'm sorry, I said Philly. I called you Philly. I didn't get sleep like somebody else did. Blackbird says Philly will lose. Second round of the year. Absolutely. But that's the case of the Commanders. And it's really sad because being a native Washingtonian, if you will, even though I'm in Maryland, there are so many diehard fans who have braved the elements. They have spent an enormous amount of money on season tickets only to be disappointed week after week after week. And not only that, having to deal with the scandal and then the possibility of the team being sold. You cannot tell me that that can't weigh on some of the players, especially some of the younger ones. Some of the older ones, it may not as much, but for the young, hungry ones, I believe it does. And again, these are just my opinions, but from what I can see, I don't see any significant progress, and I do not see the Commanders achieving a 500, and I'm being generous, team until Daniel Snyder is no longer the owner of the team. And if anybody cares to debate or perhaps highly disagree, you're welcome to that. But if you truly research, look at the players, and look at the last 5 years. Hell, go back 5 years. Look at the injuries. Look at the change of quarterbacks. And not only that, have you noticed that when their quarterbacks get injured, these aren't injuries where you can just place on a Band-Aid. These are serious injuries. Hey, Hurricane Kilo TV, did you check your Cash App? I sure hope I sent it to the right person. It looked like you. So check your Cash App, please, sir. $22, you getting me mixed up with Thug Life? Absolutely not. I'm just saying that if you go back 5 years and look at the change of quarterbacks, their records, the injuries alone, off-season acquisitions, free agency. You have all of that. And I'm talking 5 years back. We are now in 2022, and you're sitting at a dismal 4-5 record. How do you explain that? Okay, Hurricane. Absolutely. Alex Smith. Horrible injury. I don't even want to replay those images in my head. Also, RG3's injury. I don't even want to replay that in my head. Joe Theismann, even though that goes a little bit further back, but his injury. Again, I named these last night. We had Heath Schuler. We had Gus Frerotte, Jonathan McNabb, RG3. I mean, the list goes on. Kirk Cousins. He's the only one that made it out there without a serious injury. 2018. So, who do you blame that on? Do you blame it on the owner, the coaches, the front office, or all of them? Because we all know that Daniel Snyder has the money. Money isn't the issue. And supposedly they acquired weapons and the talent, but they just can't seem to get it together. And last year, honestly, or maybe the year before last, the O-line was getting thrown around like rag dolls by the other teams. So I blame that on the trainers and the O-line coach. That was pitiful. And as Doc Walker said, unacceptable. That's completely unacceptable. I can't get his voice quite right. I will soon. Oh no, that person looked like you and it had hair like you. So email me. Let me put my email in here real quick. No, you're good, Hurricane. If that's not you, then somebody's impersonating you. And that's another thing. I did a live on this some time ago. I was donating to someone, and come to find out, that person wasn't the right person. And had not they told me, I would have continued to do that. And Cash App, their so-called investigation was trash. So email me really quickly, Hurricane Kilo, please. Blackbird, Joe Theismann and Alex Smith got injured on the same date and same yard line. Wow, that is absolutely eerie. Well, actually, Blackbird, I'm going to have to bite that one because I called myself being proactive because Kilo had already gone, and I thought it was the right one. He did not give that to me. I thought that was the right one. I mean, hell, it looked like him. But the other one looked like who I thought it was, and look what happened. So that's my fault. So I'll wait for him to send me his cash app and take care of him. I know. I don't really doing what I do. These apps can be horrible. And I don't think I have yours. As a matter of fact, Blackbird, check real quick. I'm trying to set up something new before my birthday. I was twiddling with it as I was doing my live last night. Let me see. Are you in here, Blackbird? Are you in here, Blackbird? I don't think so. Okay, email me, because I don't see you. Please, the email address is above, the green jar smoothie, 1s@gmail.com. And of course, my battery, it must be something wrong in this, something must have happened because the router is acting up and this is not keeping a good charge. So if you were able to see my email, Mr. Blackbird McKnight, please email me that. Please, if you would please so kind. Okay, well, if you have Cash App, can you email me? And the funny thing is, because I'm around so many daggone woods and trees, I keep getting knocked offline. And I'm as close to the router as I can get. Yeah, it didn't click off. I don't know what happened. If you didn't answer the question, Blackbird, what did you have to eat? Was it healthy? Because I haven't had anything yet other than my ginger tea. I need to whip me up a smoothie and get my butt out of here. Like I said, knock on some doors, get back, do some paperwork, and get ready for tomorrow. I may put up a couple of videos, I don't know. But before it starts to rain or wind, because with this weather, we just don't know what to expect. And there are a lot of weak branches that I'm afraid are going to snap. Why'd you say no? Oh, you said burrito. Where'd you get the burrito from? You know, you can make healthy burritos. I'm going to do vegan burritos. It won't be for Tailgate Sunday this Sunday, but in the next coming week. So let me know when you send it so I can look. And then I need to. Ooh, Wawa. Are you kidding me? Well, I will suggest to you, Blackbird, because I don't know where you work and the hours that you have, but you may want to pre-prepare some of your foods. Make sure that they contain plenty of, okay, Kio, hold on, plenty of protein. Hold on to that. Now I'm getting sleepy, of course. It didn't come through yet. Did you send it to the right one? Let me type it in again. That's good that you drink a lot of water, Blackbird, but still some of these places like Wawa, again, just make sure when you do have certain things that you try to balance it out. Yes, but still, what you put in, trust me, what you put in. Sometimes, hold on, I have my all caps. Green star. And it may be taking its time, but hold on. Gmail.com. But as I was saying, your job may be a workout, but you have to remember what you feed your body means a lot. And that's not to say you can't splurge and enjoy yourself. I mean, I confessed yesterday that I snuck some chocolate. That's my kryptonite, chocolate. And I do a lot of vegan chocolate when I'm making my products, but sometimes I have to have the bad chocolate. And then I will fast and do strictly vegetables. It hasn't come through yet, so let me know when you send it again, please. And Blackbird, you're slowing up the process here. I need you to email me. You better hurry up before I change my mind, because you've been talking about the Cowboys really reckless lately. French fries. You can enjoy French fries, but try sweet potato French fries. You just want to be able to eliminate too much salt. And you said you're just 20, so you're not in danger, but you're talking to someone who is in 17 days. Let me post it again. Let me post it again. I can find it. Here we go. Yeah, something happened with these storms. But in 17 days, 5-4. When you get a certain age, oh, then I have the right one. Hold on. See? Now, Hurricane Kilo, you do know you never gave me your Cash App, right? And I'm just asking this to prove a point. Okay. This is acting up. Awesome. So, Hurricane, when I do these trivias, and I try to do them twice a month. I just send just nominal. Like I said, I don't make what other folks do, but I do try to show appreciation for those that come by to support. So get yourself coffee, smoothie, or whatever you want to do. It's just, like I said, a small token of appreciation. Blackbird, you need to get on a good foot. It's 12:40. I need to get out of here. But as I said, Hurricane, you never gave me that. So and I know that we had this conversation where you said that you didn't think I was a bad person. I'm absolutely not. But as I was talking to Carl and the other gentleman earlier, when I am threatened, and I'm not talking about roasting or jokes. I mean, damn, you're over 50. Do you know how many times I was called Applehead growing up? I mean, any head joke you can think of. If you think Gina was teased on Martin about her head, every one you can think of, everything, headquarters, just all kind of head jokes. I don't care about that, but bona fide threats, no, I don't play those games, especially in what I do. And then you screw with my household. So no, I'll fight you back, but I'll do it the legal way. I'm not going to do anything that's going to put my credentials that I work hard for in jeopardy. But at the same time, I let that stuff go. So, and you already know what I'm talking about. I already forgave that person. I'm not even angry with them. And a lot of people will probably say, this person said all of these things, and all these other people said all of these things. People are people. You cannot change them. You can only change how you react and how you move forward. And since moving away from certain people, and as the word said earlier, people that put out positive things, they don't get a lot of traction. But when you're arguing backwards and forth, that's where you do. I'm okay with that, as long as I can reach somebody with something that, like I said, they can clean something positive out of it just from my journey. and it's been a heck of one, then my job is done. So that's basically where I'm at. No, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I'm going to continue to make mistakes. But as far as all of that toxic negativity, no. Because honestly, in my opinion, you can't grow that way. I mean, you may attain earthly riches, but if you truly believe, or if you're spiritual and you care about your soul, and this is just me, it's just certain things I can't do anymore, and I'm not going to do. And another thing, I had cash apps and emails of people. If I were petty and cruddy, you don't think I could have not done certain things and found out certain information? You know how easy that would have been? So no, I don't play those games. Number one is wrong. And number two, I have clients that watch. And I've said that before. And I'm not messing up my creds for nobody. All right, cool, you got it. Blackbird, you should be receiving yours shortly. People do love drama. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like to laugh. There are a lot of people on here that make me laugh, but I'm talking about livelihood, where it is no longer YouTube. And for a long time, months ago, people kept saying, oh, it's just YouTube, until it started happening to them. So it's a difference. And people forget. If you don't like somebody and you call them a name or what have you, that's not a threat. People call people names all the time. You see it in government. You see it at rallies. But actual threats of harm or defamation, where your brand can be placed in jeopardy, or when someone says what you're doing is a scam, when you know that it definitely is not, but could potentially cause that not to go well, that's where the problem is. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. And two people basically regurgitated exactly what I said a long time ago about defamation. Now, I am not going to bring his name up, but there was some videos we all know not too long ago, and that person said these need to come down and an apology needs to be made. And there were issues with defamation there. And that individual actually broke down the law. Judge Joe Brown said the same exact thing on my platform twice, which I already said. Sorry about that. It was the internet. But as I was saying, you have to truly get to know people and then evaluate. And people, I truly believe, can change. I had to do a lot of changing. So as I was saying before I was cut off, there's just certain things aren't worth pursuing. Things that are, you initiate your paper trail and let the powers that be do what they need to do if they deem it necessary. A lot of times, things will die down, and for the most part, they have. As I said earlier, a couple of crazy messages have come in, but again, they're troll messages, but nothing to the extent of what I was receiving at first that really was a problem. So, as I said, that individual laid down exactly what defamation is. And Judge Joe Brown did the same thing, the exact same thing that I said. Those types of labels, when you know that they are wrong, can hurt a brand and can hurt your growth. Do you honestly think I would have been able to have some of the interviews that I've had and then the sponsorships that I've had if I wasn't vetted properly and thoroughly? When you obtain sponsorships, you represent a product. If you are running around acting inappropriately, and it's a pattern that can be traced for months, or you're in backwards and forth. Nobody serious is going to want you to represent anything. So, again, in life, sometimes, and I've said this many times, in order for any additions, you have to subtract. And the subtraction, it did hurt. There were people that were supporters that they no longer stop by, and it's okay. I understand. And I hold absolutely no resentment whatsoever. It's what you want in life, where you wish to see yourself, if you're lucky enough to reach your golden years. And to say, wow, I interviewed this person, or I actually have sponsors. Everything else will come in time. Again, you don't know who's watching who. And I've always said, it always takes just one person who may see potential, and you never know where that could lead. So I'd rather get it that way instead of some of what I've seen and got away from. Again, does that mean I don't support people? Of course I do, but it's from a distance. And a lot of people still have their thoughts or opinions from what they may have seen or heard in the past, rather than actually looking at what I actually say and what I actually post. Pretty much consistent. And that's how I look at people. I don't judge them, but if you continue to preach a certain thing, but you post something completely opposite, and there's a disconnect right there. And again, people use whatever message they need to be comfortable. And that's fine. I just don't choose to do that. And I am absolutely happy with where I am thus far, because I already know 2023, as I said, I'm working on something. And if that one comes through, then I know I've done the right thing. So, I'm glad you received that blackbird. And hopefully you all can hear me. This, like I said, there are weak limbs around here, so this internet is screwing up. But that is my morning/afternoon message now. They do, Blackbird. And I don't know if you mean fake food or if you mean mock food, like tofu can be considered as mock meat, as well as TVP, which is textured vegetable protein, which is made out of soy. Ooh. Taco Bell. Well, in the days prior to my being a vegan, you couldn't keep me away from Mickey D's. And before I could put the bag in which my order came in the trash receptacle, I had to run straight to the restroom. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that, but while it is true, when you eat food, you should be regular. But that was a little bit too quick. You gotta remember, the grease, oils, some of the utensils aren't absolutely clean the way some people may believe that they are. You don't know, number one, if it's authentic meat that you're consuming. You don't know if it's authentic poultry that you're consuming. Now, farmers and those that raise their own, that's different. But I'm talking about these franchises. And there have been many, many stories done on these. You just need to pay really, really, really strict attention. Yeah, tofu was hard for me at first, but I don't mind it now. But I like the king oyster mushrooms and jackfruit. Jackfruit, you can do so many things. Kilo says chickens aren't being born that fast because they're sending them all year long. So you're saying that chickens are being imported and perhaps genetically modified. I actually believe that as far as when I spoke about the Popeyes chicken sandwich the other day. Absolutely, Blackbird. And if you are not near a bathroom and you get bubble guts, I feel sorry for you, but that wasn't a isolated incident with Mickey D's. It would be every time. And I'm like, something isn't right. What is it that is doing this? And I don't care what meal it would have been. It could have been the filet. And a lot of people think that's so healthy because it's fish. So they say. But again, just do your research. And again, we all have to survive and feed our families the best way we know how. But you need to start paying attention, in my opinion, at the neighborhoods and what you see in some. I have actually gone in some neighborhoods, I kid you not, where there are fast food establishments, at least 3 or 4 of the same on the same strip. It's absolutely unreal. I've seen 3 McDonald's within a 5-mile radius on each side of the highway. But natural food stores or vendors, you don't see those. And if you do run across some, you have to go further out. And yes, they're going to be a little bit more expensive, but you should not put a price tag on your health. And as I said, when you eat, you are definitely supposed to be regular. And I've heard many people say that they may not release, I'll put it that way, to stay clean. And I don't know if anybody's eating or anything, so I'll just say release sometimes 3 or 4 days. If it takes you that long to release, do you know how much weight that you're carrying and the toxins that are in your intestines? So yes, drink your water. Incorporate fresh, if possible, leafy green. You don't need to season them with all of that and ham hocks and all of that. I mean, if you have to have it, do it in moderation if you have to have it. But there are other seasonings out there that will enhance the flavor just as well. Processed food. Lord, people, get away from that. And if you have to do canned foods, read the labels. Some of these soups that are supposed to be so healthy for you, they have a sodium content anywhere between 800 to 1,000. And you wonder why. You're walking around with borderline or actual high blood pressure. So it's just little things like that you can do. to, number one, be proactive in not only your health, but the health of your family. And another rule of thumb is if you have weaknesses for things, like I said, chocolate, I won't bring it in the house. If it's not in the house, I'm not going to eat it. And it's a rule that junk isn't to be brought here. And then, again, pre-prepare your own things, like trail mix. We spoke about that last night. There's certain things you can do for yourselves. You can actually make smoothies, freeze them, and have them for the next day and sip on those. Now, it depends on what kind. You can do vegan pizza, vegan veggie pizza. You can replicate anything and make it meatless. But if you have to have meat, try to go for farmers or people that you know have raised humanely their animals. Now, I like pizza too, but I do my own. I'll get the vegan pita and vegan cheese and tomato sauce and put my own veggies on it. And it's just as good. And if you like black olives, which I love, you can throw some of those on there as well. These are just so many, and mushrooms, and are all veggies. And if you have to have meat, get the vegan crumbles. But again, read what's in there. So many different things. And again, it's the way you season it. You can't go wrong with garlic and onion and bell peppers. If you like your fresh herbs, basil and cilantro. Perfect go-tos all the time. But yes, you got to get your veggies in. That is a must. Blackbird said, a lot of the fruit is false seedless. How do you grow fruit without seeds? That is what Dr. Sebi, if you follow his diet, and I've learned the fruit with seeds, according to his studies, are more healthy. And not only that, a lot of the international markets carry the authentic fruit, like the banana. The burro banana and red bananas are good, and you can actually see the seeds. The regular bananas that you see, like at the Giant or Safeway or what other stores are out there, Lidl, those are hybrid. Those are hybrid. I'm not saying that it's bad for you, but those are actual hybrid bananas. So if you're going to do bananas, do the burro, and that's Burro. Or plantains, if you like those. That's actually a vegetable. And I would not recommend anyone eat a plantain raw. Don't do it. Wait until they get almost black. That's when they come the most sweetest, and then you can bake them in the oven, or if you have an air fryer. But those are cooking bananas, as are green bananas. You don't want to eat those raw. And plantains, the green ones, I haven't tried this yet. I said I was one of these days, you can make mofongo with those. You just need to get a pestle, your plantains, some pork, cracklings, and I found that Trader Joe's actually has vegan pork cracklings and garlic. Mash them all up together, form them into a bowl, make your garlic sauce, and you have mofongo. That is something that's like a delicacy in the Caribbean, the Puerto Ricans and Dominican Republic. I had it for the first time like a couple of years ago, and it was so good. And again, that's something that is not expensive at all. It's vegan and it's very filling. So there's just a lot of things you can do. You just have to research. But before you drastically change your diet or consume anything different, always check with your physician, because you don't know if you have a underlying medical condition. I don't know if you do or not. That's none of my business, but just to be safe, that's something you should do, because you may be on medication and certain things may throw that off. So always do that. There are a lot of people that take supplements. Definitely speak with your physician first. But I've been happy with the vegan lifestyle. It's helped me in weight loss, and it just makes me feel better. Just makes me feel better. And alkaline water, which I hate water, but we need that. And herbal teas, but again, you've got to be careful with some of those, because they may upset your stomach if you're not used to it. So those are just a few little things. You can research and decide if it's something you want to try. But the most important thing of all with your diet is making sure you have a strong immune system. And your immune system, as we know, is in your gut. We also know that cortisol can be released when we are under stress. And most of the time, that cortisol will form right in your belly. That's why you see some women with a pooch, or you'll see men with Teletubby bellies, and the rest of them are small. A lot of it, that's stress, and it goes right to your belly. But crunches and planks, and I hate those, can help in that as well. But you have to be consistent with it. You can't do it 1 week and then take a week off. You gotta continue to do that. So hopefully that information, again, research on your own. And as I said, consult with your physician, but be careful of what you consume. You go, like you said, Wawa. Watch what you get out of these containers. Sometimes they may have a sticker or label on there that might say it's guaranteed fresh, but if you open it up and it smells rancid, but the label still says fresh, go by what you see and smell. That's what your sense of smell is for. And that's what common sense is for. I don't care if a label says something is good until 2025. If I open up that package and it smells rancid, it's going in the garbage, because you're setting yourself up for food poisoning or, God forbid, something worse. And I've heard horror stories. So again, a lot of us are on the run. We don't have time, but that's something you may want to think of in the next coming months, to prepare your food ahead of time. Have non-perishables on board, healthy things to snack on. And just do it slowly, and eventually it won't seem like a chore. You'll actually have programmed yourself into it. And it won't be a diet, it will be a lifestyle. And that's what the end goal is, a healthier lifestyle. Because we all cheat. We all make a sip of soda, or sneak a french fry, or a scoop of ice cream. But make sure you balance it out with the healthy thing. But it is now 1:18. Hopefully that video is now uploaded, because the other one was distorted like crazy. But you all enjoy the remainder of your Saturday. Make sure you're safe, well, and the rest, be healthier. And keep those that have been affected by these hurricanes, either directly or indirectly, in your prayers. You all take care, and bye for now.